Hey guys, this is day 14 of our Bible reading plan. We are 2 weeks in, woohoo! And we are getting to the part of Job here where God responds to Job. And so we are in Job 38 and 39, and this is how 38 starts out. It says, "Then the Lord spoke to Job out of the storm, and he said, 'Who is this that obscures my plans with words without knowledge?'" Who is this that obscures my plans with words without knowledge? Brace yourself like a man, and I will question you, and you shall answer me. And I have to tell you, I read that and I was just thinking, if I was Job, I would be like, ooh, oh man, what is about to come at me? What is the Lord going to say to me? And I would be like rehearsing everything I have said to my friends throughout this time. And I would be wondering like, oh man, where did I misstep? Oh man, what happened? That would be the state that my mind would go to. Now, it doesn't tell us yet how Job is going to respond to all of this. But I actually find what the Lord says to him so beautiful. And the Lord is going to, he's going to put Job in his place, really. He's going to tell him sort of, who are you to come to me? And he's going to remind Job of his sovereignty as the God and the creator of all things. He says to him in verse 4 of 38, he says, "Where were you when I laid the earth's foundation? Tell me if you understand. Who marked off its dimensions? Surely you know," right? You know, because you've been so sure about so much that I am doing, Job has been so sure about so much of what the Lord has been doing, and he has told God over and over again what God is doing. And God is saying, who are you that obscures my plans and my words you do not know my plans, and you have been speaking about them. And he reminds him of who he is. He says, who marked off its dimensions? Surely you know. Who stretched a measuring line across it? On what were its footing set? Or who laid its cornerstone? He's talking about the earth's foundation. While the morning stars sang together and the angels shouted for joy, because God was there and he knew that while he was creating, the morning stars were singing together and all of the angels were shouting for joy. Who shut up the sea behind doors when it burst forth from the womb? When I made the clouds its garment and wrapped it in thick darkness, when I fixed limits for it and set its doors and bars in place, when I said, this is how far you may come and no further, here is where your proud waves halt. Who did that but the Lord? And he's reminding Job here in such a beautiful way of his sovereignty, of his omnipotence or his power in the earth and over all things. He's reminding him of his authority. He says, have you given orders to the morning or shown the dawn its place, that it might take the earth by its edges and shake the wicked out of it? All authority and power on this earth, over all of creation, over everything that exists in this world, and over us, over all of humanity. God has authority. God has sovereign rule. He has plans for all of it, and he alone knows his plans. And we as humans, sometimes like Job has been, we get so fixated on our part that we forget that there is a bigger plan around us and that our God is bigger than these things that are happening in our lives. And he has a bigger purpose that he's working together in our world. And who are we with our limited knowledge to assign intention to God when things don't go the way that we think they should, or when we're accused of wrong? I find it just so comforting and such a great reminder that our God is sovereign He is the God who reigns. He is the God who is in control, the God who loves us.